Yes.
No, we were up at Milltown and,
Yeah.
and do you know that they're taking better care of that?
What?
10 years ago, we were there, we had to pull the grass out.
Yeah.
The
And
Milltown
clean up.
Cemetery
Oh,
looks
thank you, yeah,
The,
much better.
but it's,
I knew he hadn't been too well,
Mm-hmm.
though I'm sure he put a good face on things.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he,
No, it was his lungs and then his heart and
yeah,
then his kidney
yeah,
and then his legs were all swollen and,
yeah.
but he didn't complain too much, but
Yeah.
just,
He didn't suffer too long, did he?
No.
No.
but yeah, he never
He never
stopped
said
wanting to
anything
try,
about it.
you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's a very humorous man.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was what we
Yes.
call a character.
Yeah.
We loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
And a
humorous.
lot of people
Yeah.
loved him.
Tell him what he always said to you,
He liked,
Dad.
Oh yeah, Patrick would say when I first met him, he would say,
How
meet
you
the
doing?
boys.
sorry?
He wouldn't shake hands.
He wouldn't shake hands, meet the boys. That's what he'd say to me every time I shook hands with him.
We can shake
Joking,
his
he
hand.
was joking.
Yes, yeah.
He was joking.
Yeah.
You know Patrick.
Yeah.
He was silly.
Have you travelled so far, so, you know, up to now? When did you arrive?
Oh, yesterday.
We got here on Tuesday
Yeah.
down in Dublin, so we went to Mcdade's pub
Yeah,
and visited, and then we drove to Adair because we're
Yeah.
staying in Adair.
yeah,
We did the Ring of Kerry yesterday,
yeah,
and
That's
then
right,
and then that took the whole day.
yeah.
And then drove this morning. We left about 6:30 in the morning
Yeah.
and went straight to out. We did, where was it? Castle Ward,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we drove up here
Oh, yeah.
to Milltown.
You're going to Europe, you're going to, are you crossing, are you going around
No.
Europe?
No, it's a short trip.
Just Ireland, yeah,
Yeah.
hmm
yeah.
We'd like to do Europe again sometime.
Yeah, well, it would take a lot of time, of course.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, it's worthwhile doing, you know, if you get the chance sometime.
Yeah.
Some
I'd like
wonderful
to.
places.
Yes.
I lived in Rome for 4 years, and it's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I lived in New Zealand and Australia for a while,
Oh, did you?
yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
And I lived in West Africa for 8 years.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Quite the traveler.
It hasn't done me any good, you know. But I've been in the 5 continents.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
great.
Been in the States too. San Francisco, New York, and,
Great.
Oh wow.
hmm
but been in Europe. I've been in Asia too. But however, that, you know, I was young then.
Right.
Mhm.
That's
I
the
always
time to
wanted
travel.
to travel.
So you
Mhm.
enjoyed
And
your life, right?
I had the opportunity in my job, you know.
Oh good.
Yeah.
What was your job?
I was a telecommunications engineer.
Nice.
Oh, Patrick was in communications in the Air Force.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yes, uh-huh. Teletype and,
Yeah.
um,
I was in the engineering side, you know.
Right.
oh, okay.
Maintenance
Different.
and Dublin.
Well, you probably saw a lot of changes.
Pardon?
A lot of infrastructure changing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're a bit like Patrick.
Oh, you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
same resemblance.
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
named her Rose after Pat's
Yeah,
mother,
yeah.
Mother Rose.
What about Carmel?
I talked to her just the other day
Yeah.
on the phone, and she's still on the island, Friday
She's
Harbor.
where?
On the island, Friday
Oh,
Harbor,
yeah,
the San Juan
yeah,
Islands.
yeah.
Near Seattle.
Her
Yeah.
husband is,
Roy,
yeah,
yeah, he's still,
most of them are doing okay.
yeah, fair, just fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
We're all,
does,
we're all getting on.
yeah, I know. Me
Years.
too, look, yeah, I had colored hair when I met you first,
Yeah,
but it's turned gray.
yeah,
Then my younger sister's hair is gray too.
yeah.
Aha.
No,
No,
I don't see it that way.
no,
Yeah.
no, we're platinum blondes.
That's right. There you
Right.
go.
It was, I was very sorry to hear of
Kay.
Kay.
Yes,
hmm
well, you know, she
People
kept,
called her Catherine, you know,
oh,
but I heard about it okay from your letter.
uh-huh.
Very sorry to hear. She had a fall.
She had a fall and injured her head severely. and they didn't have much hope for her,
My
and
goodness.
she died the next day,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what happened to me. That's why I'm here. I had a fall.
Ah,
I was coming out of the library in Belfast one day, and I pulled in the door. It was coming on to cutting time, closing time, and I pulled on the door to go out, and it was very stiff.
oh,
So
yeah.
I pulled again, and my hand slipped, and I staggered from here over to the other wall there,
Oh
and
my
hit my
gosh.
head against the wall.
Oh,
I'm trying to get up and couldn't move.
oh dear. Oh,
That
That's
is
scary.
dangerous.
They sent for an ambulance, and I was in hospital for a few weeks, you know.
Yeah, you said quite a while.
I was concussed,
Concussion.
and I wasn't able to drive for a while, so I got up in my car, and as I was living on my own,
In your
I
apartment.
come in
yeah.
here, you know, for a while.
Mhm.
I'm thinking of leaving, but it's
Well, you look
an easy
great.
life in
Yeah,
here.
you look great.
You sound
Yeah.
great.
Pardon?
You sound terrific.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
d-
Oh, I'm recovered okay now,
Okay.
thank goodness, you know.
Right.
They'll let you stay even if you're
yeah.
recovered?
I'm recovered physically anyhow.
Right.
I don't know about mentally.
Hey, we all have slips.
So we're thinking about visiting some of the relatives in Donegal or Letterkenny. I'm not sure who else we should go see.
Yeah.
Divers.
What about some of the Americans in Donega?
Yeah, that's where we're.
Francis
Oh,
and
Francis.
Seamus.
Yeah, you haven't been there yet, have you?
No.
Uh-uh.
No. Oh, you gone up to Donegal?
Yes.
We may go back
Tomorrow.
down around that way,
yeah.
And also Sadie.
Yeah,
That's far.
that's right. Francis and Sadie. Francis lives in Gillickspeaking area,
Oh, Creasy.
Runafast,
Oh,
and Sadie lives in Milford, I think.
no, she lives in Creasla.
Chrysler, that's right.
Yeah.
She lives
Okay.
in Chrysler.
And, let's see, Francis,
Sadie's husband died a while back there.
yeah, Packy, yeah.
Hmm.
Now, we did see a McGorn graveyard fairly close to our graveyard, and also another McDade grave, Winnie, Aunt Winnie.
That's right. You've been up in the graveyard then.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, we just came from there.
Did you see our grave? Did you say?
Yes,
Yeah. McGorn,
it's
yeah.
looking good, keeping,
Yeah.
but they mold and.
They're all close to each other. I hope
Yeah.
no one's bite. The Patrick's, your own grave, you know, Patrick's grave up there.
Mhm.
It's a bit neglected the last time I saw it, you know.
That was
Well,
the same for us, and it's
Yeah.
well done now. It looks
well,
better.
10 years ago, we worked on cleaning it
Yeah,
out and putting
Probably a lot better
white
now.
gravel
Yeah,
down and
Yeah.
getting rid of the ivy.
Yeah.
But they were, what they say, they had machines
Yeah,
now.
they have,
Yeah.
yeah, the tools.
It's all mowed and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better.
Mhm.
His parents are buried there.
Yeah,
Yes.
His mother died, I think, in childbirth. But,
yes. Uh-huh.
What, Carmen's doing okay, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Fair.
fair. She's losing her memory too a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, who was your father? Who was your father and mother?
Excuse me. My father was a McGorn. He
Okay.
came from County Down.
All right.
My mother was a McDaid from Donegal.
What was her
What-
name?
Hmm?
Your mother's name? Her
My
first,
mother was Mary
McDaid,
Mcdaid.
from Donegal.
She lived in Donegal.
Okay.
The old home where
Cochin?
not
No.
Cochin, not far from Cochin, where father, Patrick's father lived.
Mhm.
That's where they all grew up.
Oh, okay.
There was a
Well, we
there was a-
visited there.
Yeah, there
When you say Patrick's father,
was a family
Pa-
of
our-
12,
okay.
and the youngest one died. The youngest one died. One of the young ones died, leaving 11. And the youngest one in the family never saw his father. His father was dead before he was born.
Oh.
Oh.
Joseph.
Joseph.
He,
Father Joseph?
Father Joe,
Oh.
he turned out to be a priest. He went on to
Okay.
become a priest
Right.
and was in,
Well, you know what, we need to write all this
She's
down.
getting it.
I'm
Yeah.
doing it here, Mom.
he
Oh.
was in, he was transferred to, at that time there were a lot of priests, you know, coming out of Maris Seminary,
Mm.
and there was a lot in Ireland and few in England, so he was transferred to England, to
Oh.
London, and he was there for a few years during the war,
Mhm.
last war in the Blitz, and he had to go out one night on a call, and when he came back, his house was in ruins.
Oh
A
my.
direct bomb, you know.
Good thing he was gone.
So he was lucky.
Yes.
Yes.
And who was this? I lost the train.
Father Joseph.
Father Joseph's.
Father Joseph.
Okay. So
After that, he got transferred back to England, back to Ireland,
Mhm.
and was a curate in Letterkenny. And then he was the parish priest of Glenswilly.
Yeah,
You've heard
that's where
that,
I
yeah.
met him. I met him on one of
Glenswilly.
our visits with
Yeah.
Pat,
That's
yeah.
He stayed some years now.
So Jim, your mother, Mary McDaid, is her sister was Neal McDaid? Or no,
I'm a little bit
Right.
hard of hearing.
Okay.
But
so your mother was Mary McDaid?
my mother was Mary McDaid. Yeah.
Okay, and then
She was a sister
to
of Patrick's father.
to Neal
Neal.
McDaid.
Neal.
Okay, that helps.
Oh, so then Patrick was your best friend and his.
No.
No, Patrick is their cousins.
Yeah.
Oh,
in
oh,
Jim.
your cousins.
Yeah, Patrick,
Oh, okay,
Patrick's
got it.
father
And your
and
mother
my
were.
brother and sister.
Oh, how
Yeah,
about
okay, gotcha.
so? Is there anyone else other than Mary and Neal McDaid? Any other siblings?
Sorry, what's that?
Any other siblings from Mary?
There
There's
were 12.
Mary and Neal.
There were 12,
Oh, yes, there
there was
was.
Hugh.
You and
uh,
John.
There was Hugh and John and Anthony
Oh,
and Neil and Patrick
okay.
and there was Fanny, Francis
Yes.
and Peggy
Oh, Aunt Fanny. We met Aunt
Yeah.
Fanny, yes.
and Peggy.
Peggy. No,
And Joseph.
I don't think I knew about Peggy.
Peggy's dead a good while. You may not.
Mm,
And Uncle Hugh was the eldest.
okay,
It was
yeah.
Hugh
He
and
was huge, kind of.
yeah, he was the eldest.
Yeah. And did he have
He had a
the
pub.
McDade's pub in
That's right.
Dublin?
He-
It was his, not
he,
John's.
As you can guess, in those days, you know, only one could stay on the farm. So they all moved, you know. And he moved to Derry, and he learned the bar trade there, and come back and bought a pub in Dublin, and was very, very successful.
Well, that was during the war.
And John came to, and Neil, Patrick's father, and John, two brothers, came to work for him.
Oh,
And
not trained.
after a few years, they were able to set up with public houses on their own too.
Bunch of grapes.
One of them,
Was your
Bunch of
dad?
grapes
Mom.
in Belfast,
Okay.
and one in Dublin.
John's.
So John's pub in Dublin was very well known because a lot of the literary people came
Right,
to,
McDade's pub. Yep, Brendan Beeham.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and they would start including, I don't know if you've heard of Bernard, there was a famous writer anyhow in Dublin. He used to go,
Yes.
and he was a Gaelic speaker. They were all Gaelic speakers.
Oh.
He used to have great arguments when he got a few drinks on him. And John used to come and speak to him in Gaelic, you know, and so he was able to listen to him and went off very quickly.
Oh, interesting. So,
But
so
they all
he,
moved.
so Hugh McDaid owned a pub in Dublin, the White Horse or
White House.
White House.
That's right. He was the
No.
eldest.
Yes, he was. That's what I remember
My
Dad saying.
my mother came to Belfast
Right.
and trained as a nurse,
Okay.
and she got married here.
So Hugh McDaid had the White House first, then Neal
Neal had
and John came to Dublin
John went to Dublin.
and
he
he
had a
opened
pub
McDade's
too.
pub.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, John had.
In a place called
Yes.
Horace Street.
Yes, on Harry Street.
off Grafton Street.
They
in Dublin.
visited them.
Yeah,
They
we got
got
to go.
Show
yeah.
pictures.
I will.
Okay.
And Neal, Patrick's father, went to work for Sure too,
Oh, at the White House.
and he came back to Belfast
Okay.
and owned his own pub.
Oh, no, and that was the bunch of grapes?
The
Or-
the bunch of grapes. That's right.
Okay.
They lived above the pub,
Yeah.
and he married also a girl from Donegal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Patrick's
Who?
father.
Oh,
She was from Donegal, Cochin.
So
Wonder
Neal,
if ever you heard him talk
Scotch,
about
yes.
Cochin.
oh yes, Cochin, quite a bit.
Yeah,
Mm.
and my mother came to Belfast, and I said she met my father and married, and Anthony, he joined the police in Dublin,
Oh,
the guards. He's dead now. I don't know if you've met Catherine Ann.
most certainly.
Have you?
Oh,
You?
yes,
Well,
Catherine
Anthony was
Flood.
her father.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
Who is Catherine Ann, I don't,
Catherine Ann McWilliams.
McWilliams, okay.
Oh, McWilliams, the Salmon Leap
Yeah,
restaurant. Now, what happened to that family? That
whose family?
Catherine
Catherine Ann.
Ann.
Catherine Ann. Her father was Anthony, the policeman. She had 9, either 7 or 9 daughters.
Yeah,
No,
and
but
one of them came to the
I
States.
think they're
too.
all married. Well, most of them are married now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She,
Is she's not still living?
she moved to. She married another guy, Michael Williams, and they lived in Coleraine. They had a
Oh, yeah,
large
Coleraine.
hotel there in Coleraine.
That must have been the Salmon Leap,
And
Salmon's
Coleraine.
Leap in Coleraine.
Salmon Leap in Coleraine,
Right,
that's
we-
right.
That's right, I remember, we've been
Yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
Some of the daughters
Mhm.
they lived in London, you know, went to live in London.
Hmm.
And then there was Patrick. One of the brothers, he stayed on the farm
Oh,
and brought up his family there.
nice.
He was the only one stayed at home. My mother came in, Francis, they called him Fanny, you may have heard about Fanny.
Oh, yes.
She married and lived in Donegal too, they had
Mhm.
a farm.
Paulins.
That's
Paulins,
right.
yes. Uh-huh.
And
What about Maggie and Kitty?
Bridget, she
Oh,
married to and had a
Bridget.
farm in Gurchin, you've heard him talk
Gurchin,
about
yes.
Gurchin, you know.
That's Maggie and Kitty and
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah.
And Gertchen.
But they were all very close to each other, you know, and surprising for Ireland when so many members of families emigrated
Yeah.
to America and Australia.
Right.
None of them left Ireland to live permanently. They all were so close to the home.
Mm,
Now
There's
they
only
were,
one stayed on the farm, of course,
right.
but the rest of them moved to Belfast, Dublin, and other, you know,
uh-huh.
Belfast and Dublin, and
But
Donegal
there's
there.
Gurchin, then down the hill,
yeah.
Patrick had a house there, and Dominic had a house, and
Dominic came to Belfast, worked in Belfast, and then retired at Donegal. He bought a farm in Donegal.
yeah, uh-huh. And John lived down the hill further
Yeah,
by the main street, yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But they,
Yeah, I visited there once.
they were a very close family, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, Donegal was a great county for sending its people abroad,
Right, okay.
particularly after the famine in Ireland, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so the population of Ireland before the famine was about over 8 million people,
Right.
and
Oh
10
my
years later it was down to 4 million.
So
wow.
that's what
And
Rose
I
was.
guess, you know, the
I was
habit
amazed.
called.
Yeah.
Many went to America, many went to England, many went to Australia,
Mhm.
but none of the McDaids left.
There you
I
go.
stopped myself, but however,
Okay, Winifred,
Winifred?
Yeah. Now that Pat talks about Aunt Winifred.
Yeah, Winifred was Dominic's wife.
Dominic's.
Dominic,
Okay.
Uncle Dominic, our Uncle Dominic.
All right.
And she died some years ago.
And then he married Mida.
He married Mita,
Now,
that's
I knew
right.
Mida. I bet.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
So.
He bought a farm next to the old one, you know, just before he retired. Dominic did, and he lived up there.
Oh.
Now, Mom, I think
But
Dad,
we still have relatives in Donegal, of course.
yes, we're gonna hope to see some.
Danny-
I think my dad's favorite uncle was Dominic. Is that
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
What's
But-
that?
My dad's favorite uncle was Dominic.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why?
Is that right?
Is there,
Could have been.
was there something Dad said why Dominic was his favorite?
Well, just that they were good to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So-
Could have been.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he kind of looked after Jerry and Pat a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But they
There
were.
was well-known family in Donegal, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the McDaids.
Mm,
The mother, Patrick's grandmother, she had been a teacher, a pupil teacher, you know,
oh.
and there weren't many teachers in those days around, you know, and she taught the children how to speak Gaelic at that time. We all would speak Gaelic before we could speak Irish,
Is that right?
in our family anyhow.
Hmm.
And she, you know, she raised that big family
Mm-hmm.
on a farm. The father had to work very hard, of course, for the big family. He died young. He was only about 50 when he died, our grandfather.
Wow, very
so,
young.
So I never met him.
Mm.
And unfortunately, there aren't any photographs of him.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's too
That's
bad.
right, we're taking pictures.
Yeah.
This is my granddaughter.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
Megan.
very good.
Her daughter, yeah.
Very nice.
She's a senior in high school this year.
Very
And
good.
she's student body president.
Very good.
Yeah. And Maureen works at Seton Catholic.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
school counselor.
Yeah.
Our daughter, Maureen,
Yeah.
Patton.
So Patrick, our father, Patrick, has how many, he had 8 children, and how many grandchildren?
22.
22. Who's this?
Patrick.
Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
My husband.
8 children.
8, yeah, we have 8.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is 2 of
I
them.
know, yeah.
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 Very good.
Very good, here we go.